Hi guys, my name's Nadine, welcome to my channel. It has been quite a while I think since I made a video, about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It has been a hectic month. So I started teacher training. It was not the one for me, unfortunately. But yeah, it's been really busy. So I haven't had the time to make videos, I'm very sorry. But I thought today I would just give you an update, a little overview of what I read in August. A lot of these will be very briefly gone over because I did weekly updates in August for the Gob August reads, but I did read other things that I didn't discuss in those videos. Only a couple, but yeah, there was a few other things. So first off then, in August I read my monthly Agatha Raisin, of course, Agatha Raisin and the Case of the Curious Curate. That was the 13th book in the Agatha Raisin series by MC Beaton. I think I might need a break from these soon because yeah, there's been a lot of them lately. So in this one there is a new curate in the village of Carsley and everybody is going wild over him, except for Agatha. She's really not interested. She doesn't care to meet him at all. She's had a lot going on though lately, let's be honest. So yeah, she's not interested in men until she actually does meet him, and you know, he invites her to dinner. So she goes over and has dinner with him and she finds him incredibly good looking, incredibly charming. Unfortunately, very swiftly afterwards also incredibly dead. And the local vicar is suspected of being the murderer. So Mrs. Bloxby, the vicar's wife, she asks Agatha to please investigate because the police are only really looking at the vicar. So Agatha does and finds out that he was very charming to an awful lot of people, but actually was not a very nice person. So yeah, it was fun. There's a new character in the series. I think he was introduced in the book prior to this, who is another writer who has moved next door to Agatha in James Lacey's old house. I forget his name, but he is helping Agatha with the investigation. I think I remember saying last month that I wanted to try MC Beaton's Hamish Macbeth series because I was finding that all of the male characters in the Agatha Raisin books were very samey, and so I was just really interested to see how she handled it when the main protagonist is a man. If it's going to be basically the same character as all of the love interests in the Agatha Raisin series. So with that in mind, I read the first Hamish Macbeth book, which was Death of a Gossip. And so to start with, well, first off, this is set like in the Scottish Highlands, and this book takes place sort of within the confines of this fishing group. It's like a fishing school that's been set up there. And so you've got, you know, your usual suspects really. There's a couple of Americans because it wouldn't be a party without them. There is a sort of pathetic kind of younger woman who is a secretary who's in love with her boss, and she thinks it would be a great idea to learn to fish and you know, go to the Scottish Highlands to do this because that would be a fantastic story to tell him. And you know, who's not impressed by fishing stories? I mean, how many men get hooked with those? See what I did? And who else? Oh, there's this horrible like lady somebody or other who is really rubbing everybody up the wrong way, and she seems to know an awful lot about people to say she's only just met them. So yeah, she very soon finds herself deaded also. I wasn't sure at the start with this because for a good chunk at the beginning we were actually just following one of the members of the group, the sort of younger secretary. And I thought, oh wow, maybe MC Beaton actually just can't write male characters. Maybe that's what she does in the Hamish Macbeth series. Maybe she just follows somebody else and, you know, Hamish Macbeth pops in. But once he was really properly introduced, then you are with Hamish. And I am happy to report he is not just, you know, a caricature of all the other sort of male characters that seem to populate Agatha Raisin's life. So obviously Agatha Raisin's just seriously unlucky with the men that she meets, because yeah, Hamish he's a sweetheart, he's lovely. I really enjoyed this, and I went on actually to read straight afterwards 2 others, but I will tell you about those next month because they fall into September reads. But I think generally I might have a little bit of a break from MC Beaton because I've read so much of her books lately. And I've got so many other cozies that I really want to get to. So I do have 2 others on order from the library, so I will probably read those this month. There's an Agatha Raisin and there's a Hamish Macbeth, because I don't have all of them, unfortunately. I've got some, but not the ones that I need next. So that was those. So after that then, it was really the books that I read for Garb August. So just quickly then, I read Allhallows Eve by Richard Laymon. And this was, I have to refresh my memory now. Okay, so yeah, there's this abandoned old house where some really brutal murders took place many years ago. People in the town and mainly in the school start getting invitations to go to a Halloween party, and people are getting slaughtered quite nastily. It was a Richard Laymon. It was fun. I think there was probably quite a lot of boob talk. I can't remember. It was a fun read. You know what you're getting with Richard Laymon. It was a good time overall. And then I read Definitely Dead by Charlaine Harris. I think this is the 6th Suki Stackhouse book. It had been a long time since I'd read any, and I loved it. It was so nice to be back in that world. In this, Suki goes to New Orleans. Her cousin had died, and she needs to go and sort of sort out the estate there, but then all of the stuff starts going on as well, because, you know, it's never a quiet time for Suki, and she's got a new love interest, and that's all quite exciting. He was a were-tiger, some sort of were-cat anyway. But yeah, that was lots of fun. And then I read Aliens Music of the Spears by Yvonne Navarro, which I loved so much that I've already got rid of it, so I can't show you a physical copy, but I'll pop a picture up. It was not the one. It was not fun. Maybe it's a bit harsh to say it wasn't fun. It was okay. It was readable. It was ludicrous. There was this guy who is a composer, and he makes awful music, apparently. And he really, really needed an alien to compose his latest piece, because he wanted the alien vocalizations to be woven within. And his record company agrees to this ridiculous demand. And even though he doesn't make any money really for them, they spend vast amounts to get this alien and to hire people to watch it and have all this equipment. It was stupid. But it was quite enjoyable, I suppose. But it was just a bit stupid. So yeah, I think that's it. I haven't got anything else written down. I felt like there was something. Obviously not. I'm probably just getting my mum's confused because it's been crazy. But it's been lovely chatting with you guys again today. And I have some more videos to film, and hopefully I get time to do that today. If not, it'll be tomorrow, because I'm unemployed. Woo! But yeah, I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Bye!